with Pledge of Allegiance. Katie, would you lead us in that?
Yes. Ready, begin.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, Katie. We'll move on to the roll call.
Commissioners Catherine Carlson,
Present.
Amanda Haas,
Present.
Andrew Mercy,
Present.
Timothy Wiley, absent. Vice Chairman Russell Bartlett,
Present.
Chairperson April Bartlett, absent. We have a quorum.
Thank you. Public business from the floor. If an individual is unable to stay through the entire meeting due to extenuating circumstances, a total of 10 minutes is provided at this time, during which input may be given regarding agenda items. Individual speakers are limited to 3 minutes each. Any person who would like to address the Architectural and Design Commission on any agendized item is requested to complete a speaker card for the recording secretary and identify the agenda item you would like to discuss. Each person will be given an opportunity to address the Architectural and Design Commission at the time such item is discussed by the Architectural and Design Commission. Speaker cards available at the entrance of council chambers. Individual speakers are limited to 3 minutes each. Do we have any speaker cards?
No, we have none.
We'll move on to consent of calendar. Approval of minutes from regular meeting held on May 3rd, 2012.
Move to approve the minutes.
I second that. Okay. Call for vote. All agree? Aye. Do we vote? Just raise your hands.
If we are absent, would you like us to still vote to approve them?
Yes, we're going to need that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Motion passes 4-0.
4-0. Continued business. We have installation of bicycle lanes on 50th Street West, Los Angeles County response. Mr. Ledeke, do you have an update for us on that?
Yes. At the request of the ADC, we did send a letter. It was signed by Chairperson Bartlett on May 8th, and we sent your request to them asking that they consider the installation of bike lanes on 50th Street West as part of the improvement project that they were doing, but noting that in line with the comments that were made that we didn't expect them to remove travel lanes in order to do that. We did receive a letter back from the county supervisor's office indicating that they had referred that to the county public works department, a particular person, and Elma Watson did have a conversation with that person, and she'll give you the highlights on that.
Thank you. On June 4th, I received a call from Matt, the LA County Departments of Public Works, and he stated that the county would not be able to accommodate our request. He gave 2 reasons for that. One, he said the area between Avenue K10 and K14, the street widths are not wide enough per county standards to accommodate a bike lane, and also that this specific location of 50th Street West was not incorporated into their bicycle master plan. He did recommend that when they do have an update to the master plan, that we make recommendations to incorporate the bike lanes.
Elma, did he let you know when an update would come, or how do we learn of when county is updating their plan?
They do send us a notice, and when we get noticed, I will make sure that you're noticed as well.
Okay, fair enough. Thank you.
Okay.
I wanted to add one more comment onto that, which is
that if the commission could be kept informed of when there are county projects where we may make these types of recommendations, possibly prior to the project beginning, which I think would possibly give us a better opportunity to make these changes when appropriate. And if, I guess we can take it on a case-by-case basis. Once we're made aware of the project, we can then decide whether or not, we want some staff suggestions about whether or not to add possible walking, bike, or equestrian trails on a case-by-case basis. But it would be nice for us to know what the county projects are beforehand that may impact connectivity for our own transit pathways. Yeah, our what is this thing called?
Master plan.
The master plan of trails, paths, and bikeways.
It's a mouthful.
So,
How has that worked in the past, Amanda? Have we known of things that have come?
no, the comment is based on a conversation I had with Alma when I was reviewing the minutes from the prior meeting. I wanted to know if staff had brought it to our attention, or if Chairperson Bartlett had brought it to staff's attention. And so, obviously, staff is aware. You guys know what's going on. But I thought that it might make sense for us, instead of only catching projects based on our own routes of travel and by chance, if we were actually able to be made aware of them beforehand.
Thank you. All right, well, the county shot us down, so. Next item is status report on the Southeast Transit Village Vision Plan. I know yesterday we had a meeting, kind of a think tank, right?
Yes, actually, the consultant was here yesterday doing the first, kind of the first stage of interviews with various stakeholders. This included some property owners, business owners within that area, the downtown business owners and their association, the leaders of some of the faith-based community that are in that neighborhood. So we felt we haven't had a chance to really kind of discuss with them what they discovered yet. They've got a few more interviews that they want to do, but they were really, really enthusiastic about the engagement of our public in that and their willingness to share their ideas. And they did note that there were some common themes coming out of it. So I think it's worthwhile to report that that's a positive thing. The other thing, just wanted to make you aware of, we have not firmed the date yet. However, we expect that likely in July on a Saturday, we will have a community-based design charrette for that Southeast Transit Village area. And as soon as we get those dates finalized, or that date finalized, we will make you aware of that, as well as the rest of our publicity. And last week I had the occasion to be on one of the local radio stations, also discuss this as one of our ongoing projects. So kind of an update on what's happening with that project.
And Brian, what were some of the common themes coming out of that?
Don't know yet, because
Okay.
as I said, we
Didn't share them. They just said they had common themes.
Yeah, staff did not participate in the interviews, and that was
Okay.
intentional so that those stakeholders felt free to say what they actually thought and felt. We've learned in the past that, if a staff member does no more than sit in one of those interviews, that it tends to affect the way people talk about things, either positively or negatively. So rather than do that, we thought it was better for the consultant to just have the opportunity to talk to those people one-on-one. And talk they did. Many of their meetings ran long, so I think it was a long period of interaction and conversation.
Good. So the working hard for their money then. Yeah.
Yes, they are, and as I will reiterate, it's SCAG's money that's paying for this, so we think that's an even better benefit. So,
All right. Thank you, Brian. New business. Next month, July 4th is the Wednesday. The 5th is the Thursday. Wanted to take a vote to see what the feelings were on moving our July meeting to August and not holding an ADC meeting in July. So that's what we'll put up for vote. Or any comments before we go to vote? Drew?
I'll move we
You agree?
Like, just, what's the proper term? We not hold a July meeting.
I'll second that.
Thank you. Now, do we need to vote on that, Marion? Yeah, man, I got to get these notes down better. Okay.
You're doing good.
Okay, so we'll all vote to not hold the July meeting. All in favor? 4-0.
Motion passes 4-0. So when you adjourn, you will adjourn to the meeting of Thursday, August 2nd, rather than the July 5th date noted on your agenda.
Thank you. All right, we have public business from the floor, non-agendized items. This portion of the agenda allows an individual the opportunity to address the commission on any subject regarding city business. Under state legislation, no action can be taken on non-agended items. Members of the public should be aware of this when addressing the commission regarding items not specifically referenced on the agenda. Please complete a speaker card for the recording secretary. Individuals are limited to 3 minutes each. Any new speaker cards since we opened 3 minutes ago?
No more have arrived.
Okay. No one wants to talk to us. Okay. This meeting is to be adjourned until Thursday, August 3rd? 2nd. Thursday, August 2nd at 5 p.m., Lancaster City Hall Chambers. That's it. Meeting adjourned.